against the Genji and the Tracer on the flank.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, oh, whoa, they got to protect McCree, though. Lynx are getting very low. The dive comes in. Muma trying to protect his back line, but a couple kills come in for Excelsior already. And that push is stuffed. A little bit of a distraction on the point from Clockwork, but he will. Ooh, is he going to get away? Yeah, he gets back to the health pack just in time, but waiting around the side as well. Here they come. They've got the high ground now. Ooh, that's dangerous, man. You really got to be careful. Lynxer comes in. Recall, though, for Xavier will be just in time. Gets to the health pack, fighting it out with Lynxer again. Lynxer still has that range advantage on that McCree. Xavier will be dashes over. Oh, and Libero finishes off the McCree. More kills for New York. What a duel it was between Xavier and Lynxer, but in the meantime, New York cleaning that one up.
And it took the Outlaws.
Houston with one last desperation attack here. Maybe they'll have a couple DPS ultimates to use. We will see Rockus with an early pick on the Libero. That's big. Rockus goes down soon afterwards, though. They got to keep the momentum going. Mano taken out by Clockwork. Sleep Dart from Arc misses. Gonna go back on that high ground here. Meanwhile, Sabi will be waiting for Houston to drop down the point. There's the fight with Clockwork right now. Pulse Bomb ready to go. He's gonna recall, just try to delay as long as he possibly can. And Jonak fragging out from the high ground, boink down. And Jonak's got a great angle on this. However, Houston managed to kind of scrap out a couple important kills here, but Jonak, that's 3 for him already in this fight. Now he's fighting it out with Muma, trying to be kept alive. It's all about the supports right now. Transcendence down onto the point again. Houston will have the respawns, though. Maybe they can just barely take it if Muma can stay on the point. Ooh, I don't think he can do it, though. No, that's OT taken away, and down in the health pack room. Oh, Clockwork jumps in on him. Trying to fight that Tracer 1v1. Clockwork a little bit low. Oh, but the rest of the team is there. Sabielby doesn't want to run into that one, but Coolmat at a third health is a very tempting target. There's the D-Mac. Rockets down meanwhile, and that's a lot of kills coming in for New York. Boink did bring the Zenyatta back again. And Libero gets the kill onto Lynxer. Oh boy, this is starting to get a bit out of control for Houston. And with the Transcendence coming in so fast for Jonak, there is nothing that the Outlaws can do, and that will be map number 1, going to New York Excelsior.
Of the Winston and the D.Va to be able to return to that pack.
Yeah, could get a lot of use out of that. Could charge the EMP very quickly as well. Meanwhile, Meko still up on the high ground. A lot of free firing going on into the Houston Outlaws. Coolmat D-Mech already. Oh, there's a kill on the Coolmat too. Meko diving in, and now they're behind the Reinhardt. There's a pin though coming in from Muma, but Meko once again provides a finishing blow, and that hacked health pack, you can just keep going up there, getting the health you need. I believe that was a trap on the Mano, but there a very fast flip. Houston fighting it out though. They've got that sound barrier. Muma going back to the point. Can't find the target with the charge. Earthshatter comes in. Manages to knock Meko off his feet. But the healing pretty big here. Can they get the D-Mech? It looks like they have. And they get Meko as well. Houston in prime position to finish this one off. If they can just clean people off the high ground. Jake kills Sabielby with that mayhem. The post death.
That Graviton really saved it for the Houston Outlaws, being able to take Arc out early and force the Transcendence. Boink gonna meet his doom on the other side, though. Alongside Mono taking out Jake with the Primal Rage. Now they're gonna be chasing Coolmat, attempting the D-Mac.
Yeah, oh, that's a trap on the Sabielby. Good thing Jake is out of commission, though. Doesn't get any health back, but he does get to the health pack. Now New York back on the point again, trying to contest as best they can. Lynxer falls early in that one, but we're already into overtime for Houston, on the verge of taking this point, but New York on the verge of flipping it.
He has to get through 2 support ults.
Oh yeah, first will be the sound barrier coming in from Arc. Lynxer just waiting it out. Again, now Transcendence, Coalescence though, and there's the Graviton Surge, the combo with the Zarya, the Moira, and Jake comes in with the Riptire for a resounding team fight victory. They will flip the point back. And I think they may take this one right now. Save will be down. Nobody from New York able to get back to the point, and that will be
Chung. They got to keep up this momentum right now. Lynx are on the Genji, and they're going to play dive.
That's right. Trying to push New York back early on. There's the save. Rockus taken out by Sableby, though. Mano down, meanwhile, on the other side. Libero firing from on high. No one's really been able to do much about him yet, and that's going to be a problem for Houston. Lynx are down. Jake finished off by Sableby. And that Faro was not something that Houston appears to have been prepared for.
Previously, we have seen the dive, the Genji come out of Libero on this point, so they may have not.
Pretty well so far. Either way, Rocket comes back Libero's way, but he is going to dodge that pretty easily. A lot of ultimates on the side of NYXL. A lot of efficiency from them. They could be looking at a point take pretty easily here. Houston, Rocket! There's some revenge coming in. A few chrome orbs to the dome, and that's going to be a couple kills already for Houston. 6v4 starting things off. Mecco going to get DMAC'd as well. Self-destruct comes in to try to gain them more space. And needs to get more damage in there. Xavier will be almost with the DMAC onto Coolmat. Libero pops that barrage, but Rocket's right there to take him down. And now Xavier will be on the run a bit. Lynx are coming in with the Dragon Blade. Can he find a bit more? That's a lot of health on that Diva right now. With Muma there, maybe he can do it. Now the Primal Raging Winston comes in. A brawl on the point, and it looks like in the end, New York might be able to flip it, but Houston not done quite yet with this one.
They're really committing to this. Boink is the only one on the point right now as Linkser and Jake fall.
Self-destruct comes in for Coolmat, gonna get back in his mech, it looks like. The rest of New York waiting outside the point. Now is their time to come in. Libero again. Firing, and not a lot of people firing back at him. Mecco taken out by Linkser though, but Libero on fire, taking down Coolmat. Oh, direct hit onto Jake with that Bara. It's looking okay, but Ruckus from behind takes the Bara out of the skies. Now with the sound barrier, the remaining members of Houston trying desperately to hold this one, to flip it back again. They've got the Transcendence, but do they have the numbers? I'm not convinced. Nope, there goes Ruckus, and that's gonna be point 2 going to NYXL.
He's across the courtyard.
Well, Houston from the outside looking in. They need to get aggressive here if they want to stop New York from taking the point. Now the dive comes in. They've got the Winston coming in from the other side, but Coolmat takes him down. Houston does give up the point, but in the process, they get a lot of kills. They're in a great position to flip this one back fast.
Yeah, can they get through, though? Linkser in a bit of trouble on the side.
Linkser! All right, Mecco coming in. He can delay quite a bit here. Trying to do as much as he can, but he's going to get DMAC. And now the rest of New York coming back again.
So adaptations are happening for the Houston Outlaws, though it may not be enough to take the point this time. So now they're trying to...
Jake a little bit in trouble. He's got his sound barrier as well. Xavier B exits that fight. Now Linkser, the one who's low. Oh, that defense matrix saved him for just a moment, but Mecco and Libero say no. Couple kills for NYXL coming in. Libero, once again, waiting it out. Gotta dodge that self-destruct. Muma about half health. They're trying to save as many ults as they can, and look at that. Transcendence comes in from Ruckus pretty much after the fight is over, I gotta say. Trying to delay it as long as possible. That paves the way for Linkser to walk in with the tac visor, so maybe they've done enough to flip the point here. Could be, but again, the delay, no, there's a Transcendence. New York gets back just in time. Jonak had that Zenyatta ultimate, and now Linkser the one who gets chased down. Oh man, every time Houston had a fight going their way.
Transcendence coming out, their calls are clear coming into these points. They knew that they had the tac visor incoming. That's what they had hoped to tip the scales of the battle.
We're into overtime now, and New York 99% to 0. They just got to clean this one up. Can Houston contest this point? That's a big boop onto Coolmat. He gets knocked off, his charge was on cooldown, and now Muma a little bit on his own here. Libero takes this as a time to pull the blade in celebration, and New York will win Lijiang Tower 2.
55% of a nano boost immediately.
Yep, that's right.
So this is really scary. New York built up a lot of support charge.
Lynx are down as well, so now short-handed. Art gets pulled in, taken out. Takes a long time for that Anno to walk back to the point too. So Houston not done quite yet. They're trying to chase down the Genji, and that is not a place I would want to be if I was a Genji against a Reinhardt. Muma chasing out, nice Earth Shatter onto Janus. He's going to charge right into Mecco too. Muma with the big plays. And that may just be point A here. New York maybe can scramble to try to defend this one, but I think you might let it go. We'll see.
Excellent positioning. Muma realizing he had the Genji on his own without a dash in the corridor, follows him up to get the kill. And then we also saw Jonak use his Transcendence at that end of that fight, threw it away more or less on the retreat. So Outlaws.
Graviton Surge, Mecco's gonna get DMAC'd. He was the only one in it. Janus comes in the background, but there's Muma dropping that Earth Shatter. There's a charge onto the Transcendence. Oh, and he's gonna knock him off. What an angle from Muma, just dropping Jonak. He's like, go home, man. That's where all the Omnics live here. and take a breather, dude.
Sabe will be staying alive in the backline throughout all of this, however. Uma still trying to get the presence on the card. Finally, they are going to take point B.
Wow, and doing it in style. Nice shot from Linkser to finish that one off. And with a great spot on the high ground to fight back against Sabiel B on the other side. On that Widow, the payload nearly there. They got to stop it somehow. Jake with another one on the Libero. And they've nearly got it. Transcendence now from Jonak as New York tries to defend. If they get a stop here, it would be big. Oh, but there is an Earthshatter paired up with that sound barrier. So much durability for Houston, and another charge on the Meko as he is nearly the last man standing. Libero dives into the Graviton, and here comes Janice. Sleep Dart taken out of commission, pushed back, taken out, and that will be as soon as they finish off Sabiel B. A completion for the Houston Outlaws. 3 points for them in style.
Old school. What you do is you set up a crossfire with the Hanzo and the Widowmaker.
Oh, Libero! Libero's like, hey man, I heard your Hanzo is pretty good. Have you seen mine?
And his Hanzo has long been one of the world's best, Doa. Back in Apex, he was an absolute monster on this hero.
And there it is, another one for Libero as he picks out the Tracer. He kills the Tracer, he kills the Widowmaker, long range. What a statement from New York to start this attack run off.
So let's talk about what happened. New York expected the Junkrat and McCree with the Reinhardt and Zarya. When they didn't see that, they swapped off of the Pharah and onto the double sniper.
Waiting it out. I heard a Graviton Surge go down somewhere.
Looks like it was eaten, Doa.
Could have been eaten. Yeah, that's possible. I think Meko might have gobbled that one up. Meanwhile, the payload's still moving forward. Links are getting pushed back a bit. Uma falls to that pulse bomb. And there goes Linkser. So they tried to engage with the Graviton Surge, but New York ready this time. Seemed like Meko ate that one, and that's going to be point B for New York. They're going to have about 3.5 minutes to try to push it the rest of the way.
To use his ultimate there. Both support ults still here for New York.
Man, he's just getting that Transcendence right now. New York in great shape to finish this one up. Speaking of support ultimates going down, everything being used on all the teams right now. Dragon Blade's out. Libero with one. Uma gets a charge kill onto Janice, so one tank down on the Houston side. It's a brawl on the payload, but it looks like it's going New York's way. Here comes Linkser on the Doomfist, but there's only so much you can do on your own, and that is a completion for New York. We are going to time bank. Down now, they've got Jake pushed over into the hotel, and they can play that defensive game. Oh, Sabiobi gets hooked and then killed off by Linkser on the Hanzo. Good start for Houston right off the bat. They've got one tick already. Libero pulled out of the air. He gets reflect up just in time, but that is no health remaining. Jonak does get the kill onto Linkser. Oh, I can't believe Libero is still alive right now, but it may not do New York any good. Yeah, New York
and that
is going to have to give up point A.
I don't think New York should have played
away by Janice now. And here comes a Dragon Blade from Libero. He needs to have a heroic one. Gets two already. I'd say that's starting to look a bit heroic. Yep, there goes free. Libero decides to end this one right here, right now. But Jake comes in with the whole hog. Can they finish him off? They can with the reflect, but Muma with the Earthshatter. Still, I don't know the numbers, if they are enough. Sound Barrier may just give them the sustain to do it. They've killed Meko. It would be crazy if they kept the payload going now. And the Dragon Strike comes through. Libero gets caught in it. Houston still pushing forward. A nice hook on the Sabiel B. If they complete point B, that is insanity. And they're going to do it.
Insanity, Doa. The Dragon Strike. Watch screen for the Graviton here.
All they need to do is push people back. There's the Graviton Surge. Can they finish off the members of New York? Now they don't really have a lot of combo with it. They lose Rocket, so Sabiel B comes back, and now New York looks like they're finally ready to end this attack run. Libero pulls out the Dragon Blade just to make sure, and that'll do it. But man, what a great push from the Houston Outlaws.
Fantastic there from Janice, as well as a way to charge up his supports.
Yep. That's right, Jonak. Oh, waiting for Jake. He was ready, and that's 4 members down. New York finding the picks early on, and you know, what did I say about taking point A just as fast? I think they're going to do it.
Houston got too aggressive. New York was playing behind the statue outside of the Widowmaker line of sight, and they tried to engage in a spot where they could not be helped by the Widowmaker.
Overtime again. New York with plenty of ultimates to use. Houston a wealth of their own. Jake waiting around the back, trying to sneak. If he can get something onto the supports, it would be big. Oh, the sleep dart from Arc! Are you kidding me? This guy is crazy. Transcendence used by Jonak, and here comes Libero. He gets Boink, gets stunned by the Earth Shatter, taken out as Linkser comes back in with his own Genji ultimate. But Janice finds a kill on Amuma. Spree nearly D-Mac. They need that Diva. Linkser with half health is going to do nothing here. The payload moving forward, and New York. Jake, he can't stop them. New York does it. What a King's Row that was. NYXL.
Series still.
Maybe falling in line for Houston here.
Trying to protect that helm back for the time being will be Linkser. Wants to get the flashbang, doesn't hit it, but he does push Sabiel back all the way onto the flank.
Mano down, Rockus with another one. Finishing that kill off. Self-destruct comes in. Meko just trying to delay as long as he can. He can't get back in his mech though. Jake right there in time. There goes Arc. Jonak with the Transcendence. A bit late again. Oh no, he used it right after Houston got the point. That's going to be an ult again that they want back. Jonak's Transcendences have been a bit off today, and Linkser just deciding to play janitor and get a bit of cleanup here.
As great as a player as Jonak is, though, his Transcendences have always... Boink glided over to him and died.
Guardian Angel, more like Angel of Death there as Boink flies right into the pulse bomb. That is a rough one. Libero comes in to finish off Linkser, and that is the anti-push, I guess you could say, that Houston wanted to have there. Now just 10 seconds remaining on the attack run. Can they even get back to the point?
There's a Dragon Blade, there's a Trance and Nano Boost. New York has all of the tools to stop this. It will have to be a heroic push from Houston.
They're going to try. The dive comes in. We're into overtime. Nano Blade coming out for Libero. Cuts down Boink immediately. Looking for more. Looking for the kill on the opposite. Genji doesn't get it because of Rockus' Transcendence. Now the tanks for Houston diving in. Now diving out. Muma has to exit. Linkser does get the kill onto Jonak though, so both ends out of commission. Pulse Bomb comes in. Didn't kill Arc, it looks like. That payload stalled out once more. Muma very, very low here, and it's only a matter of time, it looks like, as Boink falls. That overtime ticks away, and that is where it's going to stop for the Houston Outlaws.
So they get it about half.
And just back up, Libero. Now, Linkser's been pretty hard to touch on the top, so they're going to try to focus on him now, pushing Houston back. Maybe time to use some of those ultimates here. Rockus with that Transcendence ready to go. Mano down, and Muma Primal Rages to get the kill onto Arc there. Gets Jonak as well. Muma chasing down the supports like we know he loves to. Oh, but Jake gets one onto Libero as well.
And Jake not dying, huge for that fight. If he had gone down, that would have been a push with a man advantage once the respawns from New York arrive.
Valkyrie on the side of Houston, Boink using that Mercy ultimate.
Rockus still has the Transcendence to deal with Libero in this Dragon Blade.
Yeah, Libero takes out Linkser too. That's a big one. Cool Matt D-Mac. Oh, right as the Transcendence comes in for Rockus here. There's the Dragon Blade. Libero gets Boink, and things starting to fall apart here a bit for the Houston Outlaws. They have forced it nearly to the end, but right as overtime is about to begin, New York will take point A. So another 2.5 minutes in the time bank.
He's got to get up to that Valkyrie as fast as he can.
Attack visor.
Great job.
Oh, we get Samuel Bees. He tries to duck through the doorway. Good start there. Arc in a lot of trouble way back there. Jake taken out. Jonak again finds him in the 1v1. And now Libero with that Dragon Blade has to turn and deal with Cool Matt. Couldn't find the kill onto Boink, but New York still coming slightly out ahead in for the moment anyway. They've got the kills. Big sleep dart onto Cool Matt too. He's out of the fight for long enough that they can deal with him. There's the self-destruct though. Mano having to dodge, ducks behind the payload, and it's nearly there. Muma with like 10 HP before he goes down, and that is it. New York Excelsior will complete Route 66 and complete the sweep over the Houston Outlaws.